We're going to continue on with our COVID analysis. However, I am on vacation, so the audio is not going to be great, and I'm sorry about that in advance. So the previous tutorial, I showed you how to collect some COVID-19 data, and there's a URL. And what I'm going to do is we're going to check to see if this URL is still valid because the date has changed. It's no longer 3/8. So I'm going to copy this. We're going to go to a website, and we're going to just paste it in to see if this is still valid. We check, and you can see down here that it downloaded an XLS file. Now let's go ahead and change this 8 into a 9 or a 10 or whatever date is in the past or currently. So let's just go ahead and try number 9 and hit enter. And you see that it's downloaded the day 9 data. So we know that this pattern is good. So we can use this pattern to collect the most current date that is out there. So let's go back to our R code. And instead of using this particular URL, we're going to build a URL using a couple of functions. This will be a very short tutorial, but I wanted to show you how to update this automatically. So instead of URL 1 equaling this static string, we're going to actually make this into something more than static. So first, let me show you a couple things. Let's go down to the console. Let's type in the word sys.date and then open close parentheses. You'll see that the format happens to match what we exactly see right here, except it's got the current date, 2020-03-14. So that can help us. What we're going to do is we're going to put this into a paste0 function, which will basically append or concatenate strings. So let's go ahead and do paste0, open parenthesis, and we know we want all of this information up to the actual date. So I'm going to close the parenthesis right here. I'm sorry, the quote here. I'm going to hit comma, and then I'm going to actually just delete this part all the way up to the dot. And I'm going to, well, let's put .xls in quotes as well, and then we'll close the parenthesis. We're missing one thing. We're missing the actual date. So let's put that in right in between, which is right here, and we can call sys.date here. So this will append the system date, this first part of the string, and this XLS extension. Let's see if it works. Let's go ahead and rerun this entire thing by hitting the play button. Now, of course, we don't know if today's date, I didn't check it, was actually uploaded, but there's no errors there. So we've run that. Now let's just go ahead and run our sum. Looks like there is data because 5408, and we can do whatever we did last time. So now check our DF right here. We have all of our dates. We have 311 here. So it looks like this is working just fine. So very quick tutorial, but I wanted to show you how to make this more dynamic instead of static. So now you've learned system date. You've learned how to concatenate using paste0, and I hope this will help you with your analysis.